Morning guys, so it's day 2 here at Cape Vidal. We had a nice day yesterday. Hopefully we have another nice day and one of these rods can skim off with a nice fish. Ja. Kan hy nou? Dan hy veel? Ja. Hy kom ja, hy is hierdie kant. Ja. Hy is daai GoPro op jou. Ja.
Jy stange vat maar.
Ja. Ek het hom hoor klik maar ek het nooit eens sprong sien by.
Hy sê dan.
Sal jy afneem met daai GoPro, papa?
Ek kan nie, ek sal vat nie.
Hy gaan dit steeds.
Moet ek nou maar net reguit hou.
Hy sal straai.
Moet ek reguit hou.
After this fish took a crazy amount of line, we really thought that it was going to be a big fish. At one stage, my brother even said the fish feels really heavy. It's quite easy to pick up when you're fighting these Couta when it's a bigger fish. They almost sit back and hang like it looks like this fish is doing now. But as you can see in the end, it was still a nice fish, but it wasn't as big as we thought because it was hooked in its pec fin. And then you pull the fish sideways, which makes it feel a lot heavier. It still quite amazes me as to how this fish took the amount of line that it did, because this thing was on a one-way mission down south.
En hy dryf was ongereeldheid op stryd.
Ja, so mooi so in die son, hè? Ja, it's a nice fish.
Oh, it's net funky gehaak. There we go. That's why he fought so hard, he was hooked a bit funky. There we go. Nice fish. Staan Once again, this fish fought like a real nice one. It felt heavy and pulled strong, pulled lots of line as well, which had us believing that once again we had hooked a nice fish. And as you guys will see, for some reason the hooks just pulled, which amazes me as the treble hooks that we use, even the singles are so sharp that normally once you get a bite the fish is pinned. But yeah, unfortunately this one came off. Yeah, I swam a bonnie looking for a crop Couta, possibly a sailey or a wahoo. But unfortunately the problem that one runs into is the sharks also love chowing your bonnies, which is what happened in this case. When I pulled the bonnie back, you could see the teeth marks. It was definitely a shark, and the type of Couta that will eat this bonnie takes off a lot faster than what this fish ended up doing.
Troll besigheid. As hy hierso. Dead bait weer. Finally, it's my turn. Just the whole day with no luck. And in injury time, finally I got a bite. So, nee, zonneschijn baie sleg.
Sy af.
Nee, hy kom net. Hy kom af. Neem af.
With the quality of the GoPro footage, it actually looks like the sea is quite flat. But the sea was quite rough at this stage, and having two people fighting fish and one other person to try film, break the elastic with the sink as you saw there, and managing fish swimming in underneath other lines and the two fish tangling is quite a mission. So it was a bit hectic on the boat at this stage, but then eventually both fish found their direction and they stayed there, which made the fights a little bit easier without having to go above other lines or below other lines. And relatively quickly I had my fish next to the boat. Also took a crazy amount of line, which had us thinking it was a nice fish, which this ended up being. And a good gaff shot here ensured the fish was landed safely. But now all focus had to turn to my dad's fish, which fought a bit strange and felt really heavy, which is not characteristic of a Couta. So I just got my brother to manage my fish and handle it while I helped my dad. And first of all we tried to still figure out what this fish actually ended up being, and we saw it was a cobia, and we weren't sure if we were going to keep it or release it. I prefer releasing these fish, but a shark actually managed to get a hold of this fish's tail, so I was pretty confident that the fish wouldn't end up surviving, so we decided